Hey, so working independently, striking out on your own, right? Kind of the American dream, if you will. Always been, fairly easy to do in mortgage broker land and in loan officer land. Pretty easy to start your own brokerage. I think it's honestly the best business opportunity in America, and I'm very thankful to be a mortgage broker. And I wanted to kind of put this together to help you and let you know I was in retail for a very long time. I actually was, a broker, quote unquote. I was in the wholesale world from 2001 to 2007 or so, and I joined a company, First Priority Financial. They were actually the biggest brokerage at one point in time in the nation. Great company. They bought a bank in 2011, and so I'd say that's where I started my retail career, if you will. Never really chose to go into retail. It just kind of happened, and then I made some moves to companies like Guaranteed Rate, Summit Funding, went back to First Priority Financial, and they got acquired. Basically, my boss sold the company to Caliber Home Loans, and then I was there. Wasn't my favorite place to work, I'll say. And then my buddy had his own brokerage up and running. I joined him and then was able to start my own thing. So very grateful to all those who have helped me along the way. Very grateful to those who have not as well. So during refi mania and the pandemic and everything, I finally got my broker's license in 2020, and in 2021 opened my brokerage. I took all my classes. Literally, I was done in 2008, but the market was so funky, I didn't want to open my own shop. So that being said, I finally did everything. So this is fresh information for you on how to do it, pandemic, all that good stuff. And I'll say if you're in retail, you really need to jump into the wholesale world. There's so much more opportunity for you, and you're just going to do a better job with your clients. You're going to feel better giving your clients better rates. So we're going to talk about the 10 steps to opening your mortgage brokerage. This assumes that you are a mortgage broker. That means you need an NMLS license, and in California, you need to be licensed with the Department of Real Estate as a mortgage broker, not a salesperson. However, you can work for me with an NMLS license and a DRE salesperson's license. That's what you need to be wholesale and originate loans. So we're going to assume you've done that. You've taken the broker test, you passed with flying colors, and now you're opening your own shop. First of all, you need a business name, okay? So let's think of things that constitute a business name for a mortgage company. Localism works a lot. If there's a lot of walnut trees in your area, maybe you want to be called Walnut Tree Mortgage. I don't know. A lot of people have their last name or whatever, wardmullermortgageteam.com, etc. I don't know that really says a whole lot besides the fact that you want your name on the name of your company. Another common one is like the products, right? If you're doing a lot of VA loans, you're like San Diego VA Guy.com. That's pretty good too, I think, for search engine optimization and for brand recognition, right? People know what you do as soon as you see their name. I can tell you Fresh Home Loan. I wanted to be Fast Home Loan, and it was really stupid at the time. I don't know why. But I wanted to create this giant fintech company in 2018, and I stumbled across the name Fresh Home Loan, and I really wanted to create this brokerage, which is a fresh way of doing business, I want to think, and like the tech I'm using to create it and just the systems to have them flow where you can talk to real people and our technology works and our operations are good. All these fresh new concepts for our industry. It's incredible. And so also I like the hip hop, and I'm in the Oakland area, and so fresh is kind of cool. We say hella, we used to say fresh like 20, 30 years ago. I don't know how many people are saying that anymore, but you get the idea. It kind of defines me, and it sounds good. And it also says home loan in the name, right? So right away, you know what I'm doing. It's not like freshloangov.garrick.org TV, or something like that. Also with your name, make sure that URL is out there. Super important, because I got the Fresh Home Loan URL, and that's how I branded my company. Actually, it was still available. All right, so moving on, you have your business name. Now you need your business type. You can talk to a CPA, attorney. LegalZoom has a lot of help with structuring your business. I've created 3 corporations with them since I started Fresh Home Loan, and they're great. That is a free endorsement. Unless they want to start paying me, I will gladly take your money. But seriously, I started with an LLC because a CPA told me to do that. However, I quickly had to change to an S Corp. So I would say, just if you wanted my advice, just start an S Corp, because it's what you're probably going to need if you want to make a lot of money sooner or later. So once your corporation is filed, then you can open a business bank account. You will have a EIN number, which is your business's social security number. Tattoo it on your neck. You will need it all the time from here. Number 4, and really number 3 takes just but an afternoon at most, right? Number 4 to opening a bank account. Number 4, this one's a little bit lengthy. It's your licensing. You got to get your licensing in gear. We're going to say you're a California mortgage broker, so you need the California Department of Real Estate broker license in check, and then you can register to get your NMLS license in check. And it is not a fast process, so be prepared to be patient. Be prepared to scream at brick walls because you can't get through to anybody. And during COVID, there's even more of that. And I'll say, make sure you get up early, and it's all about that first couple, from 8:30 to 9:30 Pacific Standard Time on the phones to these entities. NMLS, I think you could call a little earlier because they're on Central Time, but you got to be on the ball with that stuff. And I'm telling you, be patient because I wasn't. Number 5 is make sure you are prepared to take down the necessary information to submit correct and proper mortgage call reports. So there you can go on the NMLS and learn about those. There's also annual reports you need to submit. I'm actually working on that now. So do make sure you're ahead of the curve on submitting that information. Okay, number 6, now you need to make some money. You need to fund some loans. And to fund loans, you need wholesale mortgage partners. So find out who can run credit for you through their portal right away and fund loans for you right away and get signed up right away. There's a couple of the big companies out there that will just call you as soon as you're licensed and will do everything for you. So you could submit a loan an hour after they call you. Obviously, sign up with those people and, go from there. Number 7, your support and things. I think it's good for mortgage originators to have the right technologies in place. There's the AIM group, which is a great group. The National Association of Mortgage Brokers, a little more old school, but there's those kind of support groups. There's the MBS Highway, I think, is a must-have if you're going to be a solo independent mortgage broker. There's all kinds of other stuff too. I don't want to, tell you everything I do. All right, so next we need to run credit, right? Now, keep in mind, this is step 8, but all this stuff kind of needs to happen at once. So just know this isn't a chronological list. You need to be doing all 10 of these things at once. But number 8, you need to get your credit reporting in order. You get heavily vetted. They kind of do a tour of your office and all these things to make sure you're in compliance. You got shredders, you got all that good stuff, which is great. But you do need to get a credit reporting company on board, and you're also going to need some loan origination software on board, such as your Kalex Points, your Encompasses, or we use Lending Pad. Step number 9, the one everyone loves, setting up compliance. So there's companies that do this for you. I have basic compliance set up, but I'm actually going to get a compliance officer. I'm looking to, grow the team a little bit here. So I'm exploring those options. I like to have a compliance officer because I think it's better if I have a third party telling me what to do. I know I'm not overlooking anything. So compliance is definitely important. And number 10, and again, not that you should do this last, but you need to insure your business. You need E&O. You can talk to the NMLS and other companies about any other kind of policies you may want to put in place or anything else you need to put into place to protect your business. But do get an E&O insurance policy. So you can also just come work for me, crush it, close loans, make some money. That's always another option for you. That's the easier option, I'd say. I'm here to help you. I've done it all before. And, if you want to come work for me and we'll start getting this stuff set up for you for the future, I'm totally happy to do that too. I'm here to give back to this industry, not take from you in this industry, if that makes sense. Thanks for liking, subscribing. I'm Garrick Wordmuller, independent mortgage brokers that work for the people. Fresh home loan, baby.